Celtic looking so menacing, especially on that right flank.
Good early ball there by Joe Miller, Jock. The Rangers defence coped with it well. But little Joe Miller is causing Celtic, the Rangers defence, a lot of problems.
Haitley's header is Houstra. Across goes Paul Elliott. Very decisive. So he's doing the marking job on Mark Haitley principally, with Derek White on Maurice Johnston. Dub check the spare man at the back, allowing Peter Grant and Anton Rogan to push forward wide in the midfield, where McStay and Collins have the task of looking after the middle of the field. There's going to be a little bit of hold up here. Peter Grant is getting some treatment. I'm sure the referee was quite content to allow that hold up, to let things settle down a little. It hasn't been a quiet moment of the match right from the start. And a free kick given there for that tackle on Houstra. Peter Grant is a player penalised. So we're past the midway point in the first half now. If you just joined us, Celtic lead by a goal to nil. Headed away there by Coyne. Here's Monroe. Good header by White, but it's straight to Walters. And Joe Miller clearly believed that was deflected by Walters. It should be a goal kick. Referee Waddle disagrees. So corner kick it is to Rangers. Nisbet's gone up with Richard Goff. Houstra with the outswinger. Came off the head of Rogan. Not a very good clearance there by Joe Miller, but Hurlock's pass intended for Monroe put him under pressure. He left the full back with no option.
Celtic are playing and tackling, Jock, as if it's their last game. They're chasing every ball, hurrying Rangers into mistakes, and the front two are working really hard, especially Tommy Coyne.
That long ball intended to release Jerry Crenny through the middle, but good cover provided by Gary Stevens, who came across to support his central defence. Crenny the goal scorer in 6 minutes. Stuart Monroe taking a little bit of time to get his touch after a long layoff through injury. Rain still falling steadily here at Celtic Park. The wind appears to have dropped rather. Collins doing well under intense pressure provided by Harlock. McStay finds Rogan. Rogan wants to make for the byline, but Gary Stevens is very quick. Very difficult pass for Collins to control from Rogan. Haitley's layoff, there's Walters. Getting some dub check. An awkward one, hanging in the wind there, well judged by Elliott. Paul Elliott, Peter Grant rather, trying to recover there as the offside flag halts Peter Houstra. And Houstra is going to be spoken to for a little bit of dissent as the whistle went there. Peter Grant, though, I think will be relieved. He appeared to stumble as that ball was played across towards Houstra.
I think Houstra was attempting to play the ball after the whistle had gone, and Andrew Waddle just reminding him that you've got to go on with the game and leave the ball where it is.
Coyne penalised there for a little bit of use of the elbow as the ball was in the air as he challenged Gary Stevens. Nisbet with a free kick. White's header collected by Collins. Tackle came from Harlock. Anton Rogan clearly was well aware of his positioning there as he let that ball run for the goal kick. Well, Alec, tactically, is it a question now of Celtic looking for a killer second or making certain they give nothing away?
Yeah, I just think the goal has given them such a lift that they're tackling demons and not giving Rangers an inch of space. If anybody's getting space, it's probably in fact Celtic, because Rangers, the onus is on them just to attack that wee bit more now.
Craney trying to control the ball. That did appear to be handball, but the referee decides it was accidental.
You said earlier, you come here and you try and soak up the hectic start. Celtic always throw everything at you. Rangers failed to do that in the first 10 minutes and it's cost them.
Golf's header. Turned back by McStay for Rogan. Monroe getting there ahead of Miller. Johnston neatly rocked there by Grant. White trying to find Joe Miller on the far side. Good play defensively though by Stuart Monroe.
Stuart Monroe in past confrontations with little Joe Miller has done very well. Possibly today is just lacking that wee bit match fitness, and maybe that's giving Joe the edge.
Well, you can be sure that Monroe will stick to the task. Here's Craney. Miller playing it back. There's Grant playing it in low towards Collins. Ian Ferguson's clearance. Fine ball from Haitley. The layoff releases Walters. Rangers getting men forward into the box in numbers now. Ferguson, Haitley, Houstra and Johnston waiting for this cross. But it's won by Elliott. Coyne trying to find Rogan. It's Hurlock who uses Mark Walters, and Coyne goes back to retrieve his own initial error. Well, Mark Walters now operating on the right flank in the absence of the injured Trevor Stephen, but finding it very difficult to get into the match.
Yeah, although Celtic are on top and made a tremendous start to the game, Rangers have still got individual players who can swing again. People like Mark Walters in particular, and one flash of brilliance for him could turn the game back Rangers' way. But right now, Joe, Celtic are well on top.
An awkward spinning ball there for Gough to cope with. He read the spin well though. Now Chris Woods is complaining to his teammates about the fact that he didn't have many targets there as he played the ball from hand. Very agitated this afternoon, Chris Woods. Clearly unhappy with his teammates' performance ahead of him. He certainly had no chance at all with Jerry Craney's goal. Walters is the culprit. It's a free kick to Celtic. Good play there by Miller. Helped by Rogan. There's Coyne. Tackle there was made by Stuart Monroe with a very important one at that.
Yeah, it was a brilliant tackle. Stuart Monroe, one thing's for sure, he'll stick to the task.
Haitley penalised. Leaning in there as he tried to get his head to the ball. Noise you hear coming from Celtic supporters. Well, after the troubles of the early part of the season, this is an occasion they appear determined to enjoy. That applies also to the players. Clash of heads there, Collins and Hurlock. Collins is penalised. He really had no target available when he got to the ball.
Yeah, they seem to be trying to hit Mark Haitley with a long ball. Maybe just a wee bit too much, and maybe they ought to think about trying to build things up a bit.
But building things up made much more difficult by the absence of Trevor Stephen and Nigel Spackman from the Rangers midfield. Stay to Elliott. Walters left with no option but to play that back to Chris Woods. Crenny trying to find Miller with a long pass. Gives the ball to Monroe. There's Houstra. Joe Miller back helping Peter Grant. This is Crenny. Coyne's in the middle. And good positional play there by Richard Gough. Realised exactly what was happening around him.
The Celtic front two working very well as a pair today. That time Richard Gough was equal to him.
Oh, Haitley brought down there by Dubček. That's a free kick to Rangers, taken very quickly. Walters to Haitley. Haitley's not in the middle to take any part in the play if a cross comes in early. Well, held there in the first place by Bonner, then he dropped it. But Celtic survive. Rogan to McStay. White played into the middle. And the ball played through there by Houstra, but that's a moment of some anxiety in the Celtic defence as Mark Walters set up this move, going away from Anton Rogan, whipping the ball across. Bonner elected to try to catch that under pressure from Johnston. Blocked there by Stevens. Good running by Coyne to collect the throw. Monroe intercepts, then straight into Grant. Superb tackling by Grant. This is Miller, faced by Houstra. Fine wing play again from the Celtic player. Looking up now to play it across. A chance for Coyne. Well, you can see him there try to steer the ball carefully in under the crossbar. He's frustrated, but it was brilliant play from Joe Miller, getting away from Houstra, looking up and playing the ball in firmly. It's beaten away by Woods. There was Coyne on his left foot, but he couldn't keep the ball down.
He just bounced up a wee bit awkwardly for Tommy Coyne there, and he said he just couldn't get over the ball to keep it down.
So let off undoubtedly again for Rangers in defence, and they still haven't found the complete answer to Joe Miller. Collins made the tackle on Walters. There's Paul McStay looking for Crenny forward. Beautifully retrieved from Nisbet. Harlock is penalised. Well, there's some very, very tough tackling going on out there. Referee Andrew Waddle is keeping up with play very well indeed, and he certainly had to. But Jerry Crenny in the first place appeared to do well here.
Yeah, he won the ball well, but I felt Terry Hurlock won the ball in much the same fashion here. You know, maybe I was wrong, maybe I just clipped his heel there, but every time Terry gets near the ball, there's a tremendous roar from the Celtic fans. Just poor Terry can't go near a Celtic player.
Well, he hasn't been in the losing side against Celtic since his signing from Millwall early in the season for £300,000. Certainly is a favourite among the Rangers supporters. So Crenny is back on his feet. So Dubček with the free kick. That's well struck and deflected! 2-0 to Celtic! Darius Dubček takes the credit with the help of a deflection. It appeared to come off Terry Hurlock. Bedlam here at Celtic Park. 37 minutes of the first half gone. 2-0 to Celtic. And here's the effort from Darius Dubček, thundering the ball forward. That appeared to come off Terry Hurlock, and once again Chris Woods had no chance of stopping that.
It was a thumping strike by Dubček. I think Chris Woods probably had it covered, and the deflection, just a wicked deflection, just took it out of the reach of Chris Woods. Another brilliant goal for Celtic, and it's given them a little breather, and just before half-time, fantastic time to score.
It's only the second goal of the season for Darius Dubček. Well, what a crucial one it could turn out to be. There's Houstra looping the ball across. Rogan lets it run for the throw. Well, when Darius Dobchek lined up to try that effort from, in excess of 30 yards, it did look ambitious, but he has tremendous power and accuracy in both feet, particularly the left. And that wicked deflection did the rest. Down goes Coyne. Foul by Walters, and Walters is going to be booked. Well, right now, things going Celtic's way. Nothing going right for Rangers. They lost key men through injury before the match. John Brown, Nigel Spackman, Ali McCoist also not in the squad. And then Trevor Stephen injured in the opening quarter of an hour. With 2 goals behind, and there's a yellow card for Mark Walters. Well, there's the effect of all this activity on the Celtic supporters. There was Coyne. Well, it was a trip there by Walters. I don't think he has much complaint about the referee's decision. Goff remaining calm. There was a bit of pushing going on. Jerry Craney, the culprit. A long way back now for Rangers, Alec.
Well, it looks impossible task now for them. I thought when Celtic went 1-up, it looked difficult enough. Celtic still in control of the game, but having got that second goal, it's given them a huge bit of breathing space.
There's Monroe. And the confidence surging through the Celtic ranks. Turn back there by Nisbet. Nisbet being way forward there by Chris Woods. That's towards Hateley. Elliott doing well again, so too did Rogan. That was a clear dart by Paul McStay into Terry Hurlock. There's no real prospect of playing the ball. There's Mark Walters over the free kick, playing it wide for Johnston. Walters again. Excellent defensive play there by Celtic. Here's Coyne on the break. He has Craney to his right, McStay supporting, Miller also coming from the right. There's Craney. And another sweeping move from Celtic, which opened up the Rangers' defence. That could so easily have been the third. Brilliant play from Coyne, then from Craney, and what a striking partnership they are turning out to be.
Well, certainly in this confidence, the confidence the Celtic team are showing, they look unstoppable.
Collins took a knock there from Hateley. Still on the ground as play continues with Rogan battling with Stevens. Walters helping Stevens. Tackle came from Rogan. Chased there for Coyne, but Nisbet is there well ahead of the Celtic striker. John Collins is only now back on his feet in the centre circle, having been winded there and that challenge from Hateley. Hateley trying to set that up for Hurlock. Brilliant play from Paul McStay. He's unhappy about the fact that free kick's been given. Ferguson and Hurlock both taken on by Paul McStay. Well, that was classic close control from Paul McStay, the Celtic captain. Totally untroubled by the attentions here of both Hurlock and Ferguson, 2 very tough customers. Just look at that for sleight of foot.
Yeah, a beautiful piece of skill from Paul McStay there. But, Mr. Waddle probably, because of the tension of the game, is anxious not to let things get out of hand, and as a result, he's a wee bit sharp with his whistle on a couple of occasions.
There's Peter Grant and Joe Miller. Boris Johnston back helping in defence. Hateley couldn't control it. Well, one feature also of the game, Alec, is the fact that Boris Johnston really has played very little part in the proceedings so far.
Yeah, well, most of the balls that Rangers have played are from back to front to the head of Mark Hateley, and Johnson's been closely shadowed by his markers, and he's not really had a look in. He's now starting to go a wee bit deeper to try and get the ball.
And the accuracy which Rangers normally expect from Mark Hateley not really being supplied thanks to the superb play in the air of Polterate.
If Rangers are going to get any joy, they need to have people like Mo Johnston and Mark Hateley in the box. And, they need good delivery from players like Hustra and Walters.
Stevens now with the throw. Harlock and Walters keeping Collins at bay illegally. The free kick to Celtic. Well, it has been as impressive a first half performance from Celtic as I've seen in a very long time, and they've chosen the perfect occasion to produce this kind of form.
The tackling always looks so much worse when you're a spectator, Jock. It's much worse when you're, in fact, you're down there.
So Rangers survive that dub-check free kick. Headed by Elliott. We're in the final minute now of the first half, except for the fact there's liable to be rather a lot of injury time in view of the time taken to treat Trevor Stephen before his premature departure from the proceedings. Referee Waddle checking his watch at the moment. But if he stopped it for the entire period Trevor Stephen was on the ground, then we could have 2 or 3 minutes left yet. And I have the distinct feeling that Celtic would much rather not hear a half-time whistle.
Yeah, they're on a roll, and I'm sure they just love the match. They keep going until the referee blows for 90 minutes. But they've been very, very impressive this half.
Nice brilliant play by Hateley and by Walters. Harlock scooping it forward. There's Dubček. Cohen bringing it down superbly. Craney tackled firmly by Harlock. Header by Elliott. Harlock across to Stuart Monroe. Interception by Grant. Here's Paul McStay. Chance for a late flourish perhaps in the first half from Celtic. Disappointed with his pass. Well, we always expect a blistering start from Celtic, but really have maintained that pace throughout the bulk of this first half. And that's what's made life so difficult for Rangers. Goff's header. Helped on by Monroe for Johnston. Across goes Elliott. Well, there's only going to be one winner of that particular joust.
Paul Elliott has won absolutely everything today, in the air and on the ground, and he's such an inspiration for the Celtic team.
Billy McNeil in the director's box there. Clearly a very happy man at this stage in the match. Hateley using his strength. Body check there from Peter Grant. Grant reacting angrily. And the referee, I think, wants to have some words with Peter Grant. Hateley showing his determination. A newcomer this season to the intense nature of Ilford matches, but he certainly has shown his determination to be on the winning side. Late chance in the first half for Rangers. Comes across from Walters. There's Johnston. Swept away by Derek White. He had to be careful with that clearance. Could so easily have sliced that into his own net. So a corner kick for Rangers. Well into injury time now in the first half. We've had fully 2 minutes plus. And that reflects the time taken for Trevor Stephen's injury. There's Houstra's corner. It was missed there by Bonner. Goal kick's been given. Well, let off without question for Pat Bonner and for Celtic, and Maurice Johnston is in trouble here for his vehement complaint to the referee about the fact that a corner kick wasn't given. A yellow card now for Johnston. Well, this corner kick had Bonner committed. He flapped rather at the ball. There was Paul Elliott, and I think Johnston thought that was dangerous play by Elliott, lifting his boot too high.
Yeah, I felt the Rangers player surrounded the referee, indicating that Elliott had been too high with his boot, and Mo obviously protested just that wee bit too long and too loud.
So referee Andrew Waddle brings a sensational first half to an end, having played 3.5 minutes of time added on. There's the applause from the Celtic supporters with a half-time scoreline of Celtic 2, Rangers 0. The first goal scorer was Jerry Craney in 6 minutes, going on to a head flick from Tommy Coyne to drill the ball beyond Chris Woods. And then in 37 minutes, there was another magnificent goal with a bit of luck this time. Darius Dubček with a 30-yard free kick deflected by Hurlock beyond goalkeeper Chris Woods. So off goes Andrew Waddle, the referee, and there seemed to be some tension there in the tunnel area. But what a great first half from Celtic.
Yeah, Celtic were absolutely brilliant in the first half. Joe Miller, particularly Tommy Coyne, Jerry Craney. 2 great goals, Dubček, but a little bit fortunate with the fact that fans enjoying themselves.
So Celtic undoubtedly taking the honours in that incredible first half. With that, I'll hand you back to Dougie Donnelly with Davy Cooper and Murdo McLeod.
Thank you, Jock. Yes, what a cup tie it has been. We were talking before the game, Davy and Murdo, about which team wanted to win it more. And on the evidence of the first half, it seems to be Celtic, Murdo.
Yeah, I think they showed in the first 5 minutes how much they wanted to win the game. They won every 50-50 tackle. They were first to the ball. They put the Rangers defence under tremendous pressure. I said to Dave after 2-3 minutes, this is going to be Celtic's game, and it's turning out that way.
Davy, Rangers looking really rattled by the Celtic approach.
Yeah, Celtic came out and they looked the better side right for the word going. It was no surprise when they went into the lead. I've never seen the Rangers back four been so exposed at times. The front three for Celtic have been marvellous, and they really deserve to be ahead.
Yeah, it's right through the Celtic team, Murdo, but particularly in midfield, I think, where Celtic seem to be winning everything that matters.
Yeah, I think Celtic are going and winning the ball early and playing the passes forward early. The Rangers midfield just now are tending to try and stop the ball and look for passes, and it's not on just now. The game's been played at such a fast pace, and it's suiting the Celtic team just now because they're working harder.
Well, let's take a look back at some of the incidents in that first half then, and Celtic, as we said, made their intentions clear very early on, and Joe Miller in particular looked very much in the mood today. Here's this early run by Joe Miller, which already had the Rangers defence under pressure. Davy, as a winger yourself, you've obviously got to admire the danger that Joe Miller carries.
Yeah, he's been playing marvellous today. He's given Stuart Monroe a real hard time. He's getting to the byline 2 or 3 times and getting the ball across, and it's a surprise there's not more goals come off him.
It's a difficult game, Murdo, for Stuart Monroe to come back into, really, isn't it? Because he must be lacking maybe a little bit of match fitness.
Yeah, I think Stuart's just had a couple of reserve games since then, since his injury, but to come back against Joe Miller, who's probably playing his best game of the season for Celtic. Joe's played a fortnight ago at Easter Road and he was looking very sharp, and again today he's looking tremendous.
The goal came after just 6 minutes, marvellous start obviously for Celtic, and again the goal came through a high ball which Richard Gough looked to be winning, Davy, but in fact Tommy Coyne got